Off. Why am I even here? I don't even know. Why am I making this video? I just felt like talking because I guess I have a reason to, since at least at the time of recording this, about 18 hours ago, I made the previous NA video where I talked about the Relic Runs, and a lot of people seem to be claiming that I broke the EU marketplace, I broke the NA marketplace, and I destroyed their precious method of making a lot of silver. This isn't an apology video. If you're here to, I guess, hear me saying that I'm sorry, that I shouldn't have done that and all of that stuff, you're going to be disappointed, you might as well leave now because I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, if you stick around, you might understand why I believe my video is going to make either no impact or it's going to be irrelevant, and why even currently the prices didn't change enough to justify even saying that I made an impact. From my previous experience with my spot reviews and money per hour videos, it pretty much never makes an impact. So anyway, I'm going to be discussing in this video just about the relics, and it's more or less going to be some form of random discussion because I don't feel like spending too much time going into making this video. As I said, I just feel like talking. It's going to be one of those I talk, and if you want to listen, you can do that videos. The comment section is so full of golden comments that I think I'm just going to put them on the left side of this video, slowly rolling or whatever, for entertainment purposes, because it's weird people just claiming that all of a sudden the marketplace is broken because of one single video. As I mentioned from my previous spot reviews and other money per hour videos, it's always this case where on the first couple of days, yes, the spot will get slightly more populated than usual because, you know, now there's attention given to that spot and all of a sudden people want to check it out. But usually after a week or two, I don't notice any more population, you know, the spot goes back to normal. And with the relics, I'm pretty much sure it's going to be exactly the same case. Now, I said that I don't see any difference in the prices currently, and that's more or less true. If you checked actually the video, the NA one, I may or may have not said that in the beginning of that week, relics were at around 800,000 silver, and then they gradually went up in price up to a point where the third run on that video, you can physically see me in the video buying relics on NA for about 1 million each. So even before the video went up, relics were already selling for about 900,000 to 1 million plus. I was already buying them for that price, and at times I was selling relics on the marketplace for 1.2 millions or 1.26. That was, I believe, the average, around 1.26 millions that I was selling the relics. And looking now on the marketplace after about 18 hours when the video was up, I can see typing memory. As I said, I don't want to spend too much time on the video. I will probably just do this somewhat in real time, I don't know. Memory fragments are selling for about 1.2 millions currently, so they didn't drop that much. There are 4,000 of them on the marketplace. They are slightly more than they used to be, but I'm pretty sure this is just because of the petal event. People forget to account for events, and I believe either the day when I released this video, so yesterday, or I don't know, 1 or 2 days before or after, I managed to make another 25 petals for that event, and you can exchange them to get the gem box and memory fragments. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people got memory fragments and registered them to the marketplace. So always when events will give you memory fragments and all of that, they are going to overflow the marketplace and drive the prices down. That actually may have made more impact than my video did. And looking at the relic prices, currently they are selling, would you look at that, for 965,000 silver each. So even after the video was out, currently it sits on around 6,000 views, which is actually above average for my videos. Relics didn't go up in price. They are not sold out. There are 3,000 of them, 3.3 thousand of them on the marketplace, so not sold out in any way. Didn't go up in price in any way. I can still buy them for under 1 million each, and I'm probably going to do some math because I don't feel like doing it now, to show you what would be the current profit of the relics. I will compare the third run from that NA video, which was the one where I bought relics for 1 million each, and compare it to the current prices, and I'm pretty sure the difference will be very small. Basically what I'm trying to say is that even after this video is out, you claim that I broke the marketplace. I don't see any difference whatsoever to show that I made any impact. Normally, let's say that my video will get 10,000 views. Let's assume that's the case. If 10,000 people see the video, how many of them are actually going to be doing relics? Not that many. Relics are a very boring process, and even if a lot of people start doing relics, how many of them do you assume are going to keep doing it after 1 or 2 weeks? It's a very boring process, and honestly, if you decide to spend the next 5 months of your life doing relics over and over to farm money in Black Desert, it's just simply sad. I mean, it's the most boring method of making money. You're not getting any action, you're not enjoying the combat system or whatever. At least grinding is a lot more enjoyable, and this is one of the reasons why I keep switching from one grinding spot to another, to keep the grinding somewhat entertaining, or not entertaining but interesting. So here's, as I said, reason I didn't break the marketplace. I can't really speak for the other marketplace areas, the EU and SEE ones. Basically, I didn't log into EU in maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something. I just logged in occasionally to get the ring, earring and belt event pieces, and I even failed to get those. I keep missing 1 or 2 days every week, so I didn't get my duo Crescent, I didn't get my duo Arc, and I'm not going to get the duo Basio as well. So I don't know what were the prices on EU before and after the video to see if anything changed, but at least for NA I can say that your claims are pretty much false. I didn't break anything in the marketplace, and this is why I'm not apologizing for talking about that. After all, I'm just a guy sitting in my bedroom making random videos about a game that I enjoy, and more often than not what I post is just simply my own experience with the game, and the NA series is just simply meant to be my experience with that account, or it's the same account but a different server. So I'm obviously going to be showing how I make the money, what I spend them on, enhancing items, how I enhance them. Basically it's a highlights of what I am doing on NA. So in my mind I by default was going to talk about the relics because it was a new discovery to me, and I'm going to keep doing that from now on. I'm just simply going to show whatever I do in the game. If I want to grind for a couple of weeks, I make money per hour videos. If for whatever reason I feel like comparing two random horses, a tier 6 and a tier 8, I make a video on that. If I decide to compare two crystals for whatever reason, I make a video about that. Basically, whatever I find interesting in the game, and it's just simply, you know, my experience with the game, more often than not turns out to be a video. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but you get what I'm saying. And honestly, in some way, I should have mentioned this a bit earlier, but some people might even end up thanking me for talking about the relic method. If you think about it this way, let's assume that this video somehow will make an impact, even though from my past experience I can tell that most of the videos that I make, if they somehow get up to 10,000 views, they don't make any difference. People don't stick to stuff like this. Even if it makes any difference whatsoever, the result will be that relics are going to go down up in price, so relics will be more expensive. AFK fishing will become more profitable, memory fragments will go down in price, which means that the biggest majority of the community that doesn't do relic scrolls and they just simply buy the memory fragments from the marketplace to enhance, they are going to be very happy because they will spend less money to buy them. So that part of the community will actually be happy about memory fragments going down in price. And most importantly, this should apply to the Pilaf scrolls and the forbidden books, which means that if those go up in price as well, which I'm sure they are not going to, at least not because of me, that means Valencia will have a higher income. You're going to make more money grinding in Valencia because scrolls will be more expensive. So the marketplace is always going to be fluctuating. It's impossible to keep it stable, and you know what they say, change is hard to accept or whatever. The marketplace is always going to be changing, prices will go up and down, and I think I made my point. I feel like ending the video. Yeah, I got my point across. As I said, it was just a random talk. Not even sure why I felt like justifying this. It's just simply because in a way it's not normal for me to receive this kind of negativity. I don't even see it as something bad. Honestly, it's for me it's funny. I find it funny seeing all of those comments going on the NA video. Even though they are negative, for me it's like, yeah, it's out of the ordinary. It feels like it's breaking the monotone thing, you know. And did I alienate you already? Are you still here watching? Maybe. I mean, there's still some nice comments there, especially the first one, the latest one. The salt in the comment section is gorgeous. Just get over it. Yeah, let me end this video because I'm going off topic, and at this point there's no real reason to keep this video going. So thanks for watching. I guess, as I said, this video didn't really have any point besides talking about this stupid relic debate and people being upset that for whatever reason I may have broken nothing. And I will see you in a different video. Until then, if you know of any secret method of making money, don't ever share it because people will claim that you broke the marketplace. So, bye.